What's up, guys? It's Ramon from NyneBlockGaming&Collectibles coming at you with another review. Today we have the Mafex 223 Marvel's Daredevil. And this, for me, was a long-awaited action figure. And I have the Marvel Legends 3-pack, which was the best one we got up until this point. I think this guy beats it in all aspects. So here's the outside of the packaging. We have our comic image with his sensory circles. That's how he is able to sense things that come at him. I don't know the actual terminology. We have Daredevil with his batons on the side here. Here we get multiple posed images of the Daredevil on the back. Here we have him with the batons getting whipped around. It's curved there. I'm wondering if that baton actually flexes here. You can see the handle's actually curved in this image. Daredevil on top with the comic head. And under here, all your warnings. I'll flip it around if you guys actually want to read any of these. But that's the outside of the package. And I'm going to pause the video, open this guy up, and be right back. So this is how Daredevil is packaged. It's to protect the paint. You can see here, I'm hoping he is sculpted in nothing but red plastic, since he is all red. So scrapes on the paint aren't going to look so bad, but let's try to get this out in one piece. Sometimes these pieces of plastic are a pain to pull out, just a heads up. So he has one up here at the neck. That's unusual. I don't see that a lot on Mafex figures. You can see right here. That was the last of that. And then in the butterfly joints as well, which, again, it's not something to normally see, but maybe this is stuff after the complaints about the black suit Spidey and the issues they had, since it was a white mold painted black. But overall design, it looks great. There is subtle shading in the legs. You can see like the black wash there. He has it up here as well. It is everywhere outside of, even on the boots that are a brighter red. You can see it. It almost looks like there's a boot cut there. There's not. One of the things I already see I don't know that I like is the toes are very pointy. But that's just one small detail. Outside of that, the figure looks absolutely phenomenal. You can see the eyes here are just a little brighter red. So let's quickly go over accessories. We have one flexible baton here. And here is that curved handled baton in the image. So these aren't flexible. The wire is. We have two single batons, one with a string on it, one without. Here's the one without. Then you have additional hip holsters for the batons, and I'll quickly show that off. I'm assuming they just plug in and out. They do. So right there. Now if he's wielding both batons, you plug that in, and now it's empty, like it should be. And then there is one as well that has just one baton holstered. Our heads, we have a screaming head. We have a teeth gritting head. Hands, we have a ton. Baton holding hands. You can see those holes in there. Gripping hands. Flight pose running hands. Relaxed, fingers out hands, and then a more open, gripping, wall crawling, essentially, styled hands. that is it for the accessories that are a Daredevil accessory. We do get, as usual, our Mafex stand. But let's now go over articulation. So head tucks down that far, up that far, so you can get some great action poses with his head up. There is, from what I saw, you can remove a little bit of the plastic in here to get him looking up further. I don't know that I would need him looking up any further than that. Head freely rotates 360. The neck rotates as well, not 360 though. It's going to run into the plastic here. So that's on a ball joint as well. You get very good side to side out of the head. Arms go way further. We get a Y out of them. You do get this butterfly joint in here. It will rotate fully 360. There's nothing hindering that articulation. You got a bicep swivel that rotates fully 360. Double jointed elbow. And your standard wrist peg for Mafex that you can place the hand in different areas to get the movement out of, and the peg rotates on the inside. So great articulation out of everything so far. Diaphragm will crunch that far forward, and one of the complaints was he has a tramp stamp, and I already do have paint scratching right there, so be careful of that. Very unfortunate. Not sure. Yep, it does go back that far, so he will bend back that far, leaves a unsightly gap. He does get slight side to side out of the torso, and then with the abdomen and torso crunch, we get some pretty extreme movements and very good side to side at the waist. Leg will kick up to 90 degrees, out to the side, almost 90, slightly lower, and back. Even though it kicks out to the side a little bit, you get 90 degrees. You get swivel right here at that joint, double joint at knee, no boot cut, and then an ankle rocker that gets plenty of range on a peg, a split peg. You can see the split there, with also a very flexible toe joint. So you can get absolutely great, very flexible poses out of this Daredevil figure, which is what beats the Marvel Legends version. It does have some of the best articulation we have out of a Daredevil, but it is not at the same range as a Mafex. And just for you guys, here is my Marvel Legends Daredevil in comparison. So Marvel Legends still has a great Daredevil action figure. I like the color differences in the Mafex version. It's a little brighter, not as dull, and the boots and gloves really stand out, where the Marvel Legends are identical colors to the body. so they don't stand out very well. And then the Daredevil on the chest, you can see, is much more visible on the Mafex in comparison to the Legend. That's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give that thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me as I release, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to be notified as I release. That's it for the video, guys. See ya.
Up on the 9 block where the gamers flock. Action figures and collectibles, we're the top stock. Marvel, DC, but DBZ is the main squeeze. Magic the Gathering, bringing you the ease. Card packs opening, reviews so tight. D9 Dice Gaming under the bright light. 9 block, the channel you gotta see. Gaming and collectibles, we're the key. So hit that subscribe, join the crew. 9 block gaming, we're coming through. Action figures, card games, we do it all on 9 block channel. We stand tall.